Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your money, career, and finance reading. Guys, I'm going to do a reading. This is my intuition tarot, by the way, guys. I'm going to do a reading for first, I'm going to pull out four cards for your career and not your career, for your money and finance. Then I'm going to pull out four cards for people that are currently working. How does that look? Then I'm going to pull out another four cards for people who are unemployed, and then I'm going to pull out another four cards for people who are in business. Okay, so let's get right into it. And you know what? I might do a segments for people who are in a job and looking. You know what? I'll just leave it up to people that are working, because if you are looking for another job, I will see that as well. So let's get right into it. Let's do four cards for your money and finance. How does that look at the moment? So where you currently are with your money and finances. Ooh, you have the nine of wands and you have the tower card. So I feel like you at no cost right now, you're determined to get your money and finances straightened. And the tower is here. So I don't know if the tower is coming in to help or to hinder you with that as to where you are now. So let's see. Let's clarify these two cards. Why is the nine of wands here for where Cancer is with their money and finance at the moment? Why is the nine of wands here? Why is the tower here for where Cancer is with their money and finance at the same time, at this time? So yeah, so the nine of wands is here. I think you feel with the five of cups here, you're really down in the dumps about where your money is right now. Maybe your finances, maybe you have a lot of things going on. You're keeping up with the things that's going on, right? So even if your finances not a lot, I kind of feel like you're struggling, but you're struggling to keep things from everything from falling apart, from the bills not being paid, from you not being able to, take care of the kids or whatever the case. You're struggling, but you're doing it. You're determined to do it. You're determined not to be in this five of cups energy. You're determined not to have a complete loss in your finances. Why is the tower card here for where you are in money and finances? Oh, the eight of wands. The tower is here to say, hold on, don't fret. Money and finances is going to pick up, and it's going to pick up quickly, right? With the eight of wands, you're going to have, this could be money coming in from a lot of different sources. So you could probably have a daytime job, but you're probably starting little business online or something. So you're going to start getting finance, or maybe an aunt over here might give you some money, or maybe you can get some unexpected money from somewhere, some unknown sources. But money and finances, nonetheless, less is going to pick up in such a way it's going to shock you, because the tower here is bringing a shock, right? Maybe you get some money, quite a few money to out of nowhere, and you're not expecting it. So finances are going to pick up in a way that you're not expecting it, right? It could be you getting a new job that pay you a hell of a lot more, right? But it's going to pick up. Let's see where your money and finances is heading to. The five of the three of, what is this? The five of sword. So I kind of feel like, maybe, say for instance, something come out of nowhere. This could be a progression at work come out of nowhere. I kind of feel like it might cause jealousy. Your money and finance will pick up so much so that where it's heading is that you're going to find that people are trying to one up you, or trying to, kind of take you down. Why? But you're not gonna allow it though, because you're that person with the bigger one. Why is the five of sword here for where my Cancer money and finance is heading? Why is the five of sword here? Yeah, it's the knight of pentacles. So I kind of feel like your money is going to pick up so much so it was slow before, but it's going to pick up now, and people are going to start trying to one up you, is what I feel like, because things, finances was slow on coming for you before, but it's going to pick up with you, pick up so much so that you're going to have people coming at you. Let's see, clarify that one more time. Yeah, you were isolated before. Say for instance, you're in a job, right? You were put into a position that you don't like, right? And it's these people that cause it, right? Maybe it could be two other people that cause it for you to be down in the dumps with your finances because they ridicule you at work and kind of leave you isolated. But something is coming in with this Knight of Pentacles that, who knows, maybe these people wanted and they're going to want to fight you off for it. But I think you will win them. Let's see the last card for where your money and finance is coming. Yeah, you're going to move on to calmer waters. And I feel like it's someone else that's helping you to do it, right? Because there's two people here in the boat with you. So someone else is helping. Obviously, it's something where the money's coming from somewhere. It's not falling from the sky. So someone helping you, I feel, that's going to make your money and finance. And it could be somebody that have feelings for you too. I don't know if it's a new person coming in, or it could be somebody at a job that likes you, but somehow this person is going to help you with your money and finances. So that's what I'm seeing for money and finances for you guys. Let's get into the people that have currently at a job at the moment, and let's see how that's going, where they're heading in that job and everything like that. So just give me a minute, guys. I'm just putting back these cards and giving it a 2-second, each pile a 2-second shuffle to clear the energy. So Cancer, I'm going to look into the folks that are currently working at a job or have a job wherever you work. How is that going? Where is it heading? Right? Let's see. Let me give this a little whirl and I will put it out there. Okay, so where are my people, my Cancerians that are working? Where are they now in that job? What's going on? Where are they heading in that job, or just heading in general? What's the obstacle, if any, on their path? And how will this pan out for them? How will the outcome be for this time period from now to July 26th? So where you guys are now in that job is the Two of Pentacles. So this out of the gate tells me that you're probably at this time is not liking this job, or at least you're having second thoughts about where you are now. You're weighing up your options. Should I stay or should I start looking for another job? Or it's very possible that you could be in this job and getting an offer on the outside and you're weighing up, should you stay or should you go? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for my Cancerians who are currently in a job? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, I think you're contemplating ending this current job that you're in. You want something better, because in this Light Seers deck, this Ten of Swords is walking towards the sun. You are feeling that maybe, you know what, it's time to leave this job and go elsewhere. Where are you heading? The Ten of Swords. Ouch. I think you're heading to where you're completely done with this job. You are so done with this job. Where you're heading is that, oh my God, I can't take this job another day. I cannot take this job. It's kind of how I feel in my job. Well, not kind of. This is exactly how I feel. I cannot take it another day. Let's see. Let's clarify that. Yeah, you cannot take it another day, and you want an offer to come in. And I think an offer is going to come in for you. You're going to get an offer. It's a stable offer too. It's slow. It might start out small, but it's stable. It's not going anywhere. Because I think where you are now, honestly, Cancer, you're done with it. You're so done with it. Let's see what's the obstacle. Yeah, the obstacle is for you to sneak away. Maybe you're trying to sneak away, but you cannot get out of it yet. You want to sneak away. You just want to take up your things and leave, and even leave something behind. You don't give a damn what you leave behind. I kind of feel like you just want to take up whatever you have, personal picture, personal belonging, and you just want to leave behind. And the obstacle could be someone on your job that is very deceptive, and that's why you're not progressing on the job, maybe, or maybe you're hating it, because there's someone in your midst at the job that's your obstacle, that's preventing you from moving forward with the Seven of Swords. Very sneaky energy, very deceptive energy, and this person could have been plotting against you and causing you delays in your current job. Let's see what your possible outcome is from now to July 26th. The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands here is an idea, right? It's action. The pages bring messages. So you could be getting a message from something that is kind of making you, it could be something creative, to a creative idea that you get that is going to be your outcome, where you're going to it's a spark of creativity where you're going to find creative ways possibly to make money. But I want to clarify that, because this could be you getting a message from a potential employer. Why is the Page of Wands here for the potential outcome for my Cancerians that are working, currently working. Why is the Page of Wands here? The Moon card. It's like you're waiting on a message to come in about a new job, but it's not coming yet, right? Is the, it's not coming yet. Let's get one more clarifier. Why is the Moon card clarifying the Page of Wands? The World. Yes, you want that message to come, but it's not here yet because you want to end this cycle. You want to close out this cycle of this job. I want to ask one question though. Will something come in for my Cancerian? They're clearly is done with where they are. Will something come in? Actually, let me get it from Tarot. Will something come in for my Cancerian by now to July? Will something actually come in for my Cancerian? Because they're done with where they are. Yes? Look, an offer is coming. It's something that you're going to like too. It's something that you're going to like. How will this offer be? How will this offer be? How will this? There's an offer for my Cancerian that are definitely coming in, but how will this offer be? Yeah, look at it. It will. You might think it's a small offer, like a flighty offer, but in truth and in fact, it's a big offer from the Page to the King. Or it could start out small, and we see that before with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's gonna end big. And this job that's coming in is also gonna allow you to master your emotions. Because I think where you are now, your emotions probably possibly be all over the place. But this job is just gonna make you serene, just going to make you, just nice and tranquilo. Let me get you 3 oracle messages for my folks. So something is definitely coming in for you, my Cancerian. And look, you end your reading too. The King of Cups sometimes is Scorpio, but I also see it as Cancer. So you guys come into your reading at the end. Your emotions are going to calm down, because I feel like an offer is coming in for you within this time frame. You're ending the cycle at this current workplace. I think you can't stand it another minute. You're so done. And the 10 of Swords too could be you feel very, very stabbed in the back by whoever this person is. Why you feel with that 10 of Swords and you just want another offer to come in. You could have felt done in badly by that 7 of Swords person. So take it how it resonates, Cancerian. Let me get you 3 oracle messages, and we're gonna leave the reading here, and then I'm gonna move on to my unemployed folks. Competition. So yes, I kind of feel like the competition was where you are in the current job. You had people just one-upping you and everything like that. And it could be if you're going out on an interview too. Interviews too, there's going to be competition. But you see how you're facing off with this person. So you're not backing down. So whatever competition is, you're going to stand up to the competition. You're going to, face off with the competition. And happy, look where you're heading. Happy, whatever job you get next, you're going to be so happy. And prosperity lies ahead. You couldn't get any better. Yeah, get rid of this job. And this maybe it's your boss. That 7 of Swords could be possibly your boss. It could be a co-worker, but somebody there is sneaky deaky, and they have one up you, and they have caused anything going on at this job, any delays, any setbacks, any, you're not getting a promotion, you're not getting moving forward, is because of that 7 of Swords person. It could be your boss, it could be another one of your co-worker, but somebody has betrayed you and has in the worst way with that 10 of Swords. It's almost like, they could work you to death and didn't give you your just due. And you're like so done with it. And I feel your pain. So, but something is coming in for you. Prosperity lies ahead, and you're going to be so happy with that happy card. So they did you a favor. It's kind of how I'm looking at this. They did you a big old favor. You can tell them now to go. You're in Macy's window. You know what I mean, right? So let's get into the people now that are unemployed. See how things are looking for my unemployed folks. Where are they now? Where are my unemployed now? What's going on now? Where are they heading? What's the obstacle? And an outcome. Let me get you oracle message too, just like I did for my coupled, I'm not my coupled, my Cancerians that are working. I'm so happy for my coupled Cancerian. And my coupled Cancerian, if you're still hanging around, and you like that reading, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on with a reading. You can also hit the more button where you'll see my website. I'm having a 50% off on all my readings there. It's not on the website, but you can just contact me and you'll get that 50% off. So where you guys are now is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, this guy is on the move, right? So I feel like you're out and about looking for a job, whether you're sending interview, your CVs here, there, and everywhere, but you're all over the place. And this is all over the place. You're in pursuit for a job, right? And you are determined. You're in pursuit for a job. Where you're heading is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is an idea too, but it's also you're waiting for a message. I kind of feel like you're waiting for a message. Maybe you send out all your resumes out there, or you're sending out your CVs, or you're asking people if they know of anything. You're waiting for a message from someone. What's the obstacle? Is the Ace of Sword, is just to get that breakthrough. I am seeing the Ace of Sword here as the obstacle. Maybe you want a breakthrough, you're not seeing it just yet. So it's a little bit of an obstacle, but let's see what's your outcome. The Six of Pentacles. So someone is going to come in and lend a hand. And I feel like this is a job coming in, right? A job that's going to treat you fairly, right? I know the Six of Pentacles is depicting that they're giving to one person and not giving to the other, right? But because I'm looking at it in the context of a job, I'm thinking that's someone is going to come in and give to you fairly. Let's see. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for the possible outcome for my unemployed folks? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? The Ten of Swords. So I kind of feel like with the Ten of Swords here is that you're done with job or employments that don't give you your just due. With that Six of Pentacles, that breadcrumb you, and maybe that's why you're employed. Maybe you give up a job because they weren't treating you fairly, right? And now you're with the Ten of Swords here. It's not like the other Ten of Swords in the Rider-Waite. In this light series, you're literally ending something and walking straight towards the sun. So I kind of feel like something is going to come your way that's going to allow you to walk towards the sun. I'm going to ask that question directly. Will a job come in for my unemployed Cancerians? Is there something coming in for my unemployed Cancerian between now and July 26th? The King of Sword, yes. The King of Sword is, this person is a boss, is a logical boss. So there is someone, a King of Sword person, that's going to give you something. This person is a fear. So you're going to have a fear boss. The King of Sword is very logical. They're cold, but they're very fair, right? Let's see. Why is the King of Sword here as what's coming in for my unemployed Cancerian? Yeah, it's something that you manifested and it's coming in, and the person is going to be fair. The person is going to be fair. It's something you're manifesting. Obviously, you're out of work, so you're manifesting something, and it's coming in. It could possibly be coming in from an air sign. Let's see your oracle messages. Go the distance. Yeah, so do whatever you have to do to get this job, right? And we see you. You're the Knight of Wands there, so you're really working it. So that it says it. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, in the times when you're looking for a job, you have to try everything. Whether you have to cold call, whether you have to ask friends, you have to be bold during this time of unemployment and make the first move. Look, selling. So this is you selling yourself. This is you out and about selling yourself. So you're not being dormant. You're selling yourself out there. You're putting yourself out there because you want to get employed. And I see you getting something, and you're the person who's going to employ you too. I feel like that person is going to be very fair with you. I think in the past, maybe you have been breadcrumbed. Maybe you give more than you get in your last employment, but somebody is coming in, a boss is coming in for you that is not going to do that. It's going to be really fair and just with you, is kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, and that the King of Swords too is a contract, right? I see the King of Swords sometime as a contract. So in this case, it would be an employment contract, right? And it's a contract that you manifested, right? You've been wishing for it, hoping for it, and here it comes. It's coming your way. So let's do the last segment of this reading, which will be for people who are aspiring entrepreneurs or people that have business, don't work for anyone, but they work for themselves or aspiring to do so. Where they are now, where they're heading, what's the obstacle on their path, what's the obstacle, and the possible outcome. Let Let me give you guys your oracle message right while I'm dealing out the cards. Get another oracle message. One last oracle message from the career and money deck. Okay, guys, let's see where my business folks are, my entrepreneurs. So you're not so happy right now. Right now, maybe, I don't know, you seem a little lackluster, you seem a little bored. Maybe business is not doing so great, and you're just sitting there like, is this going to improve? You're trying a couple of things, but nothing is working just yet, right? And it's almost like somebody's presenting you with an idea, or maybe even offering you for partnership, and you're not taking it. Where you guys are heading is the Four of Pentacles. So this is you, I feel, holding on to your reserve. And if anyone is offering partnership with you, I kind of feel like you're not going to take that. You're kind of holding on to your reserve because maybe things are not picking up just yet. What's your obstacle? Is the Six of Cups. You're kind of weighing your options. The obstacle is to pick one of these things. Maybe you have a couple of things on the go, but your obstacle right now is to figure out which one is best and just hone in on that one. And the outcome is the Two of Swords. So it's like, I feel like you're not seeing the wood for the trees yet in the business. And don't get, despondent, because that's just how business is. There's ebbs and flow, and sometimes you're doing things and it's not working out. But I think with the Two of Swords being your outcome, you feel kind of stuck, like nothing is moving. But don't be despondent. I want to clarify this Two of Swords. The Fool. Yeah, the Two of Swords is you wondering now, maybe you should maybe you have two ideas with that Two of Swords as your outcome. You have two ideas, two paths you could take for this new beginning in your business to really take off, is what I'm feeling. But there is a new beginning coming in for your business. It's like out of that Six of Cups, I think there's two that speaks to you, and you're wondering which of those two you're supposed to go, because now you want your business to walk, you want to go towards the sun, you want your business to start taking off. Let me ask the direct question. Is my entrepreneurs or aspiring business Cancerian? How is their business going to do? How is it going to do in the next 3 months? What's going to happen in the next 3 months in my Cancerians? Folks, how is it going to? The Two of Cups. You're going to have a perfect partnership. Maybe you're going to join force. At first, I think you're going to hold off on joining force with someone, but I kind of feel like maybe you're going to partner up with someone else that's really going to make the business grow. Or this could be you getting a contract of a lifetime. Say, for instance, I don't know, you have a business where you, I don't know, build houses. Maybe you're going to get a big deal, and that's just an example, right? Maybe you're going to get a big contract, one that's really, really going to make you, put you on the map. Is going to fit like a glove, and from that one it's going to take off. But also I have a feeling that you could probably partnering up with someone in your business that is going to be really good for business. Let's see what your oracle messages say. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, because I think you're stressing, because at first you're not seeing things, but breathe. Exchanging gifts. And it says exchanging gifts. So one of two things here: either you're partnering up with somebody that they're coming to the table with their idea, you're bringing your idea, and that's going to work out very, very well. Or, like I said, you get a contract or a deal that you're going to work on, and it's something, coming from someone, and you giving, and it's exchanging gift. Either of the two, you're going to do very well. Cryptocurrency. I'm not quite sure what this is saying, but I see money on the card. So I feel like you're going to be getting in money. You could be getting in money in currency or in kind, but somehow you're going to be getting in money. So that's what I see for my business, folks. Again, guys, if you like this reading, please consider giving me a like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I'm on with a reading. I'll see you again real soon, Cancerians, in another reading. Bye for now.